Yes, dearest youngsters, welcome. We love you, we respect you, we value you. We really extend our gratitudes for being with us in discussions on Srimad Bhagavad Gita so far. And we are sure that they were helpful to you. And from our side also, we need to improve our way of speaking, interpretations, explanations. For that, our relentless struggle of studying thoroughly is required. We'll try our best. And from your side too, as you have shown your seriousness, sincereness, genuinity, when it continues, then definitely Gita Gnana becomes more understandable, appealing to you. After that, when you know the value of it and implement it in the life, definitely life becomes more easier, smoother, fruitful, beautiful, cheerful, wonderful, joyful, and blissful and successful. There's no doubt about it at all. Point one. Point two, congrats to you and me that 200 days without stop we have done, except 1 or 2 days for some reason. That today, sixth chapter, we are concluding. So we are not going to stop here. From tomorrow itself, straight away, seventh chapter will start till the 18 chapters are over. We are not going to stop. So we will from tomorrow the Bhakti Shatkam starts. We'll talk on that. While doing so, whatever is required for you and I as youth to succeed in life, that also we'll discuss. So enjoy those lectures to forward to all the people. No. So to Hanuman Chalisa, today the Chopais will be over. Tomorrow Doha will be over. Thus Hanuman Chalisa also concludes tomorrow. So day after onward we'll take up some other thing also for our learning. That's how every day we are doing so many things. We are learning shlokas, we are doing common sense thought, we are learning Gita chanting. So to the meaning of Gita mantras and through both of them, secrets for our life's betterment. So many things we are doing in this given 1 hour's time. But never ever theory helped anyone unless one becomes true and serious in doing the practice as one is serious in learning and listening. So maybe all that way invoke God's grace and our own willpower to do practically all the beautiful things learnt so that they benefit us in our own improvement and achievements. And all these learnings basically are jnanam. They are the inner knowledges which should change basically our inner attitudes and intentions, obviously, outer performances. Mind you, all the life is in our hands. Changing the life from bad to good also in our hands. Knowledge is given by the gurus, receiving is our job. We studied to 3 days back, remember? Knowledge is never given, it is to be taken. Otherwise, if it can be given, I could have given to all the youth all over spread in the world. And you are also not given by me, it is you who are taking it. And if you also don't take, it will not come even to you. So knowledge is taken, not given. So we can't give unless you take it. So take it, make use of it, and grow in life. Thank you. Like every day today also, three aspects, Hanuman Chalisa, last two chopai we will see. Then a simple common sense thought we do today. Thereafter, we'll enter into Bhagavad Gita, last shloka of chapter 6. All Upodghatam, summary, everything done yesterday. Straight away taking the last shloka, explained to you in 10-12 minutes, and we'll just browse through all the sixth chapter, maybe for 10 minutes. Then we will chant the whole sixth chapter once. That's our today's schedule. Clear? Now let us enjoy together. Om, Om, Om. ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधेतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Having chanted our everyday mantras, the learning and meaning, the last two Chaupaya, Sri Goswami Tulasidasa Virachita, Sri Hanuman Chalisa, Siddha Grantha. So yesterday we saw in the 37-38, Jai 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 Hanumana Gosai. Let there be Jaya to Hanumanji, who is a Gosai, Goswami, who is the Swami of all the Indriyas. Then Krupa Karo Guru Deva Ki Nai. So please do Krupa as by taking the role of Guru and as Deva. Take the role of Guru and teach us. Take the role of Deva and protect us. So that is how we pray. Krupa karo Gurudeva ki nai. Gurudev Banakar. Yeah, Gurudev is my own Guru. You take his form and protect. Thirdly, the Gurudeva is none but Paramatma only. Tava Krupa Karao Gurudeva Kinai includes bless us yourself because you are the God. So Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai Krupa Karao Gurudeva Kinai. And what Krupa we want from Hanumanji, as we just now said, give us Jnanam, give us Bhakti, give us good heart, give us values, give us talents and strengths and powers, so that we can serve this world and enjoy. So too, we become spiritually evolved and see the final pinnacle of experiencing the divinity in and out, as we are seeing it in Gita, this Sarvatma Bhava, Samatva Bhava. This is the highest goal. And when Hanumanji can give us the highest, why should we ask him the second and third grade? We will not ask. But we are youngsters, Swamiji, we want to enjoy the world and all. ठीक है अब ये भी मांग लो but don't limit your मांग only to this. You ask Hanuman ji, ये भी दे दो वो भी दे दो. He will give both. To enjoy all your success in your studies, in your careers, in your very beautiful life of all achievements. कर लो, who says not? Then go to the next level of being an asset to the world by serving. Then slowly embark into the spirituality also. पूरा एक ही जन्म में करो. 20-22 साल तक पढ़ाई. ओके 22 साल से 50-55 तक तुम्हारे सारे सर्विसेज इन दैट गृहस्थ आश्रम चिल्ड्रन मनी एंजॉयमेंट ऑल डू so 22 to 58 means how many 36 years are given to you बहुत ज़्यादा है दिन enjoy but once you are 58 also take into spirituality as much as possible but between this 22 to 58 also never keep completely away from the Shastra or spirituality, do little puja, do little japa, visit temple sometime, keep the 10-15 minutes every day for your study of some Gita or something. Whenever possible, keep attending classes. Our classes are always there online, available for you on so many texts. जितना आपको हो. Never give up totally. 2 घंटे per day, give it to spirituality, how much ever busy you are. In that way you do, you are helping yourself. I'm just giving as a parting suggestion. We are not going to part. We are together in studying so many Shastras further. So, today's Hanuman Chalisa, the last slogan, two chaupais are these. कि जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा. So, जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा. Whoever does the study of this Hanuman Chalisa. देखो पढ़ना is a important word. Padhana is not only doing parayana. This padhana in Sanskrit is called adhyayanam. See, parayanam is different. Then shravanam of the artha meaning is different. Then of that श्रवण किया हुआ अर्थ सुना हुआ चीज को खुद अपने घर में मनन चिंतन करना पढ़ना that is called as अध्ययनम. Therefore, जो यह पढ़ाई means the one who thoroughly not only chants but understands the meaning of every word and every chaupai, and from that understands from Hanumanji's life how the life has to be lived with knowledge, with devotion, with values, with dharma, with hard works, learning all that, whoever practices them. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा means that. Just by mere chanting, it won't. Like a type regard is chanting, a tota is chanting Hanuman Chalisa. But उनको सिद्धि कहाँ मिल रहा है? Therefore, पढ़ना, when it is said, it is taken for granted that अध्ययन करना, समझना, implement करना. Okay? Don't say मैं 108 बार पढ़ा हूँ हनुमान जी, हनुमान चालीसा, कुछ नहीं हुआ. कुछ नहीं होगा तो ऐसा नहीं होगा. Definitely Hanuman ji will bless. But more blessings will come when we understand the meaning and whatever we can and we must to do from our side. When we do that, then we use the opportunity, lifeline of praying to Hanumanji. When we do, Then after we do our job, then he does his job. Never pray before you do your duty. And never be without praying after you do your duty. That is called जो यह पढ़ई हनुमान चालीसा. क्या होगा? हो ये सिद्धि. सिद्धि हो जाएगा means any endeavor he is doing, that endeavor he will become siddha. Siddha means successful person. And who is a sakshi for it? Sakhi Gaurisha. Sakshi is Bhagwan Gauri ke Ishwar, Gauri Mata के ईश्वर भगवान शिव. सो यह तुलसा जी कह रहे हैं भगवान शिव जी के ऊपर प्रमाण करके मैं बता रहा हूँ, whoever are implementing Hanuman Chalisa's wisdom in their life, in every of their fields, they become siddha, they become successful. There is another way too, which I should not tell you, the youngsters, because you get mistaken or you may misuse that one. What is it? At the highest level of devotion and surrender to Hanumanji, when we do, Hanumanji will see to it that he will make the siddhis happen in our life. Okay, ये हनुमत कृपा से हो जाता है. We always should learn from Bhagavad Gita. We are studying every day, where Bhagavan Krishna did nothing. Whole yuddha is done by Arjuna. But how to do, what to do, Krishna taught. करना अर्जुन को ही था. इन द सेम वे सिद्धि तभी मिलेगा जब हम खुद अपने तरह से मेहनत करके देन वी आस्क द लॉर्ड. सम अदर केसेस टोटली सरेंडर करो, देन भगवान विल टेक केयर. But then there will be lot of subtle things which if I share many minutes it will take, hours it will take. I'll not talk all of that. Point one is what? Lord also is not a slave that goes on doing because of your prayers. One day he gets bored, he says, you do your things. Or he makes us become vairagi to from towards the world and converts us to become spiritual seeker, which is good for us. There's a very good benefit it is. And that is what actually happens when we are a devotee of God. First, He fulfills all our desires. Slowly, He gives us dispassion from the world. Then, He creates desire in us for the divinity. Then, He makes us go to Guru, surrender and learn from Guru. And He makes us implement the sadhana and reach to Bhagavan. This is how Bhagavan's Kripa comes. So, yaha, jo yaha padai Hanuman Chalisa, ho ya siddhi sakhi gaurisa. So, Bhagavan Shiv Ji को साक्षी बनाकर बता रहे हैं कि whoever follows the instructions of Hanuman Chalisa, they will really become siddha. Is it clear? That is one. Then the last one, Tulasi Dasa Sada Harichera Ki Jainatha Hrudaya Mahadera. So, Tulasi Dasa is Sada Harichera. उनका नाम ही तुलसीदास है. Sada Hari Chera. Chera means Chela. Chela means devotee or disciple or servant. तुलसीदास जी हमेशा भगवान का चेला ही रहेगा. चेला is a technical word. It's a North India. It is used as shishya. You know, any mechanic also tells when others come कि ये मेरे चेले हैं, मैं सिखा रहा हूँ उनको. Everywhere they are chelas, disciples and devotees. So I am always disciple and devotee of Hari, already Lord Rama. And therefore I am praying to that Lord Rama. Tulsidas says, Ki Jayanatha Hridaya Mahadera. मेरे हृदय में महाडेरा बनाइए. Dera means the place to stay tent to. So don't stay in my heart tentatively, but make a permanent tent and stay in the tent in my heart permanently, not tentatively. When you are in my heart, I am devoted to you. You keep on using me, the equipment, for accomplishing your works because I am your chera or chela. Hereafter, I as an individual have nothing to gain in this world for myself. I only have to become your instrument. You get what you want to accomplish through me in your interest. And what Lord wants is some counters for him to express so that he can establish goodness, charity, dharma, spirituality, devotion in the jivas. So such great people like Tulsidas ji become Lord's instrument. That's why by writing Kavitavali, Deepa, Dohavali, Ratnavali, Tulsi Sudhami, all those great books and तुलसी रामायण हनुमान चालीसा संकट वचन इतने लिखकर तुलसीदास जी ने सबको भगवान के भक्त बनाने का कोशिश किया. In fact, through Tulsidas ji, Sri Lord Rama only has made all this happen. Tulsidas ji Shiva Bhakta, Hanumat Bhakta and Rama Bhakta. So, जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, because Hanuman ji's Hanuman Chalisa is filled with all tips for secrets of success, so too so much of inspiration. Anybody by studying thoroughly Hanuman Chalisa gets the guidance and inspiration and uses it, definitely becomes Siddha. Or when one chants Hanuman Chalisa hundreds and thousands of times, praying to Hanumanji to give Siddhi, that also works. And for this, Lord Shiva is a Sakshi, Sakhi Gaurish. And Tulasidasa remains always as Bhakta of the Hari only. He will never become arrogant, even if some achievements Lord gives in the form of fames and names and monies and powers and positions. मैं तो हमेशा आपका चेला हूँ भगवान. Therefore, ki jainata hridaya mahadera. Oh Lord, if you like this Hanuman Chalisa, you only worked through me in writing it, I know it. And if it is helping to others, and if you give me a boon because any work done, we deserve that rewards. If at all you give me a chance to ask for rewards, what I ask is ki jainata hridaya mahadera. तो मेरे हृदय में महाडेरा बनाकर परमानेंटली रहिए. Because when the Lord is there, the Maya, confusion, misunderstandings, ego, the lusts and passions and greeds, these LPG, the liquefied petroleum gases, which destroy others and us, they won't come. जहाँ रोशनी है वहाँ अंधेरा नहीं रहेगा. अंधेरे से बनने वाले दुख भी नहीं होता. जहाँ भगवान है वहाँ शैतान नहीं रहेगा. शैतानी के कारण होने वाला सारे दुख भी दूर हो जाते. इसलिए महाडेरा कीजय हे नाथ हृदय. ओ लॉर्ड, नाथ मीन्स ओ लॉर्ड, मेरे हृदय में परमानेंट टेंट बनाइए. So these are the two last chaupais. One doha we have, last one पवनतनय संकट हरणा. ये करके पूरा हनुमान चालीसा कल हम पढ़ेंगे. Today we'll chant these two last chaupais 11 times. Your target is first 108, thereafter 1080. You do it whenever you can start. Om Shri Hanumat Kripaya Paramatmanubhava Siddhyartham Samasta Devatanam Bhaktanam Gurunam Hanumatah Darshana Praptyartham सनातन धर्म वैदिक संस्कृते विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम समस्त मानवाली जीव जंतूनां क्षेम स्थैर्य आयुरारोग्य प्राप्त्यर्थम अस्माकं साधकानाम् अपि श्रोतानामपि आयुरारोग्य क्षेम स्थैर्य सत्संपद द्वारा शास्त्र श्रवण मनन निधिध्यासन भवे अनुभव कार्येषु निर्विघ्नता निर्विघ्न विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम श्री तुलसीदास गोस्वामी तुलसीदास विरचित हनुमान चालीसा सिद्ध ग्रंथांतर्गत चौपाई मंत्राणाम पारायणम वयम सर्वे करिष्यामहे. लास्ट टू. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा, तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा. जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा Oh yes, सिद्धि साकी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा हो य सिद्धि साकी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा हो य सिद्धि साकी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा की जयनाथ हृदय महडेरा. Good. That's how 40 chaupais we have seen of Hanuman Chalisa by God's grace. Now we will do our common sense thought. What is the common sense thought? What we can discuss today is what? Simple. Better than the dead matter is the life. In the living beings also, human life is better than the best. Not only better than the best, it is most precious and valuable. So the common sense thought is what? Don't squander away the human life. The life. Time will not stop for us. It keeps on moving with such a slow speed. रुकता नहीं वो, झुकता नहीं वो, चलता ही रहता है. So you as youngsters have a great opportunity to grow, achieve in this very life. We oldies, whatever we have done, it is over. Our time is just oozing out. We don't have as many opportunities you have. हम देखते देखते नहीं दिखेंगे गायब, but you have long life. One option is squander away it all meaningless involvements. And what are they? Why should I spoil my mouth when you are an example for yourself? Don't squander away the life and time and opportunities. It's very valuable and precious. So, common sense thought is plan for yourself, think for yourself, take the guidance of Shastra and anybody whom you trust in, Guru. What for that life has to be utilized? What can be the best thing that can be achieved in this human endeavor? Think about it and do it. First of all, come out of non doing dependency. Then come to the level of doing independency. Means you are standing on your own feet. Survival की बात हम कह रहे. Then, as we are given the mana buddhi adi, using them higher, greater, so many things can be achieved. Think about it. Then use the life for that purpose. There should be no movement in our life, MOMENT, without a goal and without our pursuing to reach that goal. हर पल हर क्षण हमको कुछ ना कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ करते ही रहना रह चाहिए. Never squander. And where do we squander our time? In sleep. In all non-essentials of the life. And in doing mistakes and rectifying them is our maximum time wasted. I'm sorry. In doing wrong things. So don't squander away. Here and now, take that firm decision. Then get inspiration from Gita, become an Atma Samyama Yogi. Thereafter, become a Dhyana Yogi. Then become Atma Anubhava Yogi. Then Sarva Yogi. Then Sarva Samata Yogi. That's what will be the last sloka also today. Already we said Tasmad Yogi Bhava Arjuna yesterday. And how do you do it? It is left to your wise. You have all the knowledge, wisdom, maturity. You're not like children, no? You are already 14, 15, 16 years of highly intelligent, matured people you are. You're not a बच्चा लोग like 12, 10, 9 like. तुम फील भी करते हो कि नहीं? यानी पापा आस्क यू बेटा बड़े हो रहे वो सीखना है. पूछा होगा आपने पापा से, अब बताओ पापा क्या सीखना चाहते हैं, मैं तैयार हूँ सिखाने को. So you know all that. How best. And some criteria is this: Let us not do those things because of which later on we regret or become guilty and feel ashamed, feel morosed, and feel so bad कि मैं था कि इतना सर्वनाश किया अपने लिए. ऐसा गिल्ट रिग्रेट नहीं होना. About do those things. When you look back, you pat yourself, well done. You congratulate yourself, well done. Like I feel myself. Last 200 days, sitting every day for 40 minutes to 1 hour, 6 chapters of Gita I studied along with my beloved youngsters. You know, that 1 hour into 200 hours of my life are well spent. I didn't waste them in sleep or any of the other nonsense. It's a patting thing to me. It's a self respect. It's a confidence. I'm happy. That inspires me to continue for next to whatever the time it takes, 12 chapters. In the same way, the other classes, 9 classes per day I do. मरने तक करेंगे इसी करते करते मरेंगे. कुर्वन्नेवे है कर्माण. जिस दिन करने का नहीं होगा सेवा, उस दिन शरीर में रहने का हक नहीं है. We have no right to be a bhoj on the world. So it is common sense that don't waste away precious human life. It's the greatest gift we are given by the Lord. Then use it for the best purpose. That way become accountable every day, every moment. Make a habit of it. Just like you made a habit of laziness, habit of spending time on phones, habit of spending time in so many unwanted topics, discussions, people. All these are proof for our own abilities of making habits, but they are all immaturities. They won't give lasting, great, glorious laurels to you. So, professionally, become glorious. Socially, be a person of service. Family wise, domestically, love serve all. To the Lord also, out of gratitude, do whatever you can do at home as upasanas, at public also, some such a God related programs. Temple construct karo, और ऑलरेडी कंस्ट्रक्टेड टेम्पल यू गिव योर चैरिटी. यही पूरा साल मैं मैनेज करता हूँ, या पुजारी का सैलरी देता हूँ, या नहीं तो पूजा सामग्री दे जाता हूँ. सो समथिंग यू डू. दैट्स ऑल philanthropic वर्क. Then finally spend time in your own shastra adhyanam, mananam, chintanam, japa, swayam upasana, puja, so to some kirtana, bhajana. ये सारे चीजों से आपका दिन इतना भरे रहना. स्पेशली यू यंगस्टर्स दैट this your youth age of 16 to 35 40, which is very dangerous and vulnerable, not only to you because of you, but because of you to the world around. You should escape by involving in all these positive things. If these positives are not involved in with the existing dynamism, ego, and the freedom and the resources, we will end up in doing those things which are destructive to us, defaming to us, and liability to the world. Squander not your life, precious. When you become the age 60, 70 and look back, all through your life's travel, what you should see is without laziness, tiredness, or extrovertedness, you went on doing great things and achieving great things. कुछ अपने लिए, कुछ समाज के लिए, कुछ धर्म के लिए, कुछ आध्यात्मिकता के लिए, कुछ अपने आध्यात्मिक प्रगति के लिए. फाइनली तो आफ्टर द एज ऑफ 60 एवरीथिंग स्पिरिचुअल. ऐसा सोच लो. डोंट स्क्वेंडर अवे द लाइफ. अपना चॉइस है, बता दिया. How to do that also, as I just said, fill up your 24 hours of the day with so many activities and keep on doing. What activities it should be, we just discussed now. Today, because we are concluding 6th chapter, I just felt like discussing this thought. I hope it is useful. Now, let us do the last sloka of Gita, 6th chapter today. Great it is. So, yoginam api, the earlier one is what? Tapasvibhyah adhikah yogi, jnanibhyah api adhiko matah, karmibhyascha adhikah yogi. Tasmat Yogi Bhava Arjuna. Bhagavan is blessing. Sukhi Bhava, Dhanavan Bhava, Vivahavan Bhava, Putravan Bhava. Like that blessings come. Bhagavan says Yogi Bhava, not a Bhogi and a Rogi. And he's advising. Yogi Bhava is an order, it is a blessing, so it is a suggestion, it is an hint, it is a thing to say that this way make your life useful for you. Yogi bano beta, bhogi nahi bano, rogi mat bano. But if you and I youngsters, if it appeals to us, that means you are not like any ordinary immature youngsters of non-receptivity. If you are receiving it, congratulate yourself. वाकई मुझे अपने जिंदगी में मेहनत मेहनत प्रयत्न करके योगी बनना है. ऐसा निर्णय. So that was the 46th shloka. Now, as an introduction to 7th chapter, which is the Bhakti Shatkam, where the Lord and His glories and devotion to Him are taught, as an introduction to that, Bhagavan connects two chapters, 6th and 7th, saying that among all the yogis also who become my devotee and serve me only, they are the greater yogis. Means being yogi also one can do other things of selfishness or having gained see this doing the pradarshana of that, even serve the world so called, but all of them are little lesser than being a devotee and serving the God. All that we'll see after we chant this shloka. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geeta Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namah. श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः आत्मसंयमयोगः. श्रीभगवानुवाच अथ अन्तिमश्लोकः सप्तचत्वारिंशः श्लोकः. 4 times will you do. Okay. योगिनामपि सर्वेषां योगिनामपि सर्वेषां योगिनामपि सर्वेषां योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना 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 श्रद्धावान् भजते यो माम् श्रद्धावान् भजते यो माम् श्रद्धावान् भजते यो माम् श्रद्धावान् भजते यो माम् समे युक्ततमो मतः समे युक्ततमो मतः समे युक्ततमो मतः समे युक्ततमो मतः. Together 2 times. Shri Bhagavanuvacha yoginamapi sarvesham madgatenantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yo mam same yuktatamo matah yoginamapi sarvesham madgatenantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yo mam समे युक्ततमो मतः. श्री भगवान वाच योगिनामपि सर्वेषां सर्वेषां योगिनां, among all the yogis. Who are a yogi? Who starting from Shuchodeshe Pratishtapya through Shanai Shani Uparit ityadi, who has done the Niyantrana of the mana, then that Niyantrita mana, that is Yoga Ruda mana, that is Samyamita mana, who has applied on Atma. Atma samstam manah krutva nakinchidapi chintayet. The one who has done it, when it is continuously done, when he has discovered the Atma, the self in him, having seen that self, the one who is looked at everywhere, anywhere he sees the same self. Therefore, in his life, there is absolute inner samatha with himself, and there is samatha with the world around. Such yogiyo me yoginamapi sarvesham. Sarvesham means sare. That sare word comes sarva only. Sarvesham yoginam api. First pada I explained. Second one, madgatena antaratmana. The one who has made enter his own antaratma or antakarana into the Lord. Okay. To put it in simple words, thou hast become devotee to me. So far, devotion was not much discussed. From here onwards, madgatena antaratmana. Okay, his antakarana is only in me. Okay, his antaratma is in me means he is loyal to the Lord. He is devotee to the Lord. Madgatena antaratmana. Then Shraddhavan. With full Shraddha, he uses his yoga sthiti to bhajate yoma. In serving me only, in becoming devotee of me only. Sa yukta tamaha iti me mataha. Among all the yogis, he is said to be greater yogi. That is what is my feeling, my suggestion. Choice is yours. योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेन अन्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः. So, lot of things in this can be spoken. I will not confuse you with so many things. Two things only I will share. First is, if we call the yogi as the one who has controlled the mind. Okay. With that controlled mind, we listen. If we don't use it for the devotion, then what we do? We use that controlled mind for the gaining of the worldly things or worldly siddhis. Because a yogi becomes siddha purusha. All the ashta siddhi navanidhi ke data उनको मिल जाते हैं. अभी कहा ना, जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा हो या सिद्धि. When those special powers come, we become arrogant. We are not talking about Atma Jnana. Huh? We are only talking about the mana controlled. As a result, the siddhis are obtained. That makes us, chance is there, arrogant. Like all the Rakshasas, they got siddhis through the worship of the Lord. They blessed by the Lord. But have they not become arrogant with the siddhis? Thereafter, didn't they misbehave? Crossing limits of all dharma, doing all adharma, troubling the entire world. Finally, they had to die only. With all the tapasya yoga done, when they pleased the Lord and got the boons or the powers, and see this, with that they behaved in such a manner that it brought to others destruction, finally their own destruction. How to avoid that, sir? Only one way is that all our yoga sthithis are used only in serving the Lord with devotion, so that our ego is not stronger and our troubling, persecuting the world, which is a big sin, doesn't happen in our life. Is it clear? Yoginamami sarvesham madgatena antaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yoma. This is one thing. Second thing is what? Ki, if the Atma Jnana inside you, outside, when you be a devotee of the Lord and become an example to others, others also become devotees to me. When they are a devotee, like I gave you the Atma Samyama Jnana Yoga through some gurus, I'll give them also because they are devotee now. Okay, Shraddhavan bhajate yomam sayuktatama iti me mataha. Therefore, yogi bano, jnani bano, bhakta bano. Yogi bano, control the mind. Jnani bano, know the self. Bhakta bano, be a devotee and servant of the Lord only. Here the Lord is your own Krishna, Rama, whoever. And many gods are not there. One Ishvara only there, who is the Srishti Sthiti Laya Karaka of this world, creator, maintainer, and destroyer. Having faith in his presence, be a devotee in your life. So it's called Jnana Uttara Bhakti, the devotion after the knowledge of the self. So such person is Yukta Tamaha. He is greater. Me Mataha in my suggestion or idea. My conviction. Mata means conviction. So I am convinced, I am telling you, just don't remain only as a yogi, but become bhakta too. That's how Bhagavad Gita integrates. Karma yoga integrates the chitta vritti nirodhavala ye yoga, then brings the bhakti, so to the atma jnana or tattva jnana. For a human being who is like a bird, which has got the head, two wings, and a tail. The head is Jnanam. It will tell us where to reach. That is Paramatma. Then the two wings are the Bhakti and our Ashtanga Yoga of Chitta Vritti Nirodha. They are wings which give swiftness, which give the energy to fly. So the direction is given by Jnana Marga, the energies are given by Bhakti and Yoga. Then, without falling, the travel should go on. The flying kaho, then traveling kaho. Like in any aeroplane, also they have a tail. So to a Pakshi has a tail. So to for you and I, the tail is Karma Yoga. Outside, serving the world with whatever duties we have, responsibilities we have, abilities we have, that balances our life. Is it not? Like I'm doing. This balancing me. It's my karma yoga to give knowledge of Gita. I'm doing my own inner bhakti yoga of upasana, ashtanga yoga, vritti nirodha. But my goal is through the jnana, knowing the self or truth, establish it. Whether it will happen in one life or 100 lives, I'm not worried. Doing is our job. When do we reach? ईश्वरा लॉर्ड डिसाइड्स, द गुरुज डिसाइड हमें क्या करना है. हमारे हाथ में जो है वो करो. और कब मिलना फल? Why should we? Already said, कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु. And also in 9th chapter, will tell, योगक्षेमं वहामि. तुम ठीक तरह करते रहो साधना, फल मिल जाएगा. When Bhagavan has assured, why should we have hesitation? Like I just gave my example. In the same way, we should know how Gita integrates all. That's why Bhagavan has given is the buddhi for the jnanam, chitta for the yoga, the mana for the karma yoga, and the ahankara for the bhakti. है कि नहीं? अहंकार से भक्ति से अहंकार का नियंत्रण, कर्म योग से मन का नियंत्रण, बुद्धि को ज्ञान योग से, चित्त को ये योग साधना से. We are given all the four. These are all things you learn as you grow in life. I need not load you with so many information, which you say space is not there in the cell phone. Please, the data cannot be entered. Is it not? आगे देख लो. But Bhagavan says, first yogi bhava, second, along with being a yogi, be a bhakta. Then you will be a uttama yogi. A bhakta will have love, kindness, compassion for the people. Then his yoga sthiti, his jnana sthiti, he will use in serving the world. If the tenderness, devotion, love, such things are not there, he will be only sitting in Himalayas and doing nothing for the world. Some of them physically don't come, but they go on extending, sending their own vibes and prayers. They have the subtle way of telecommunication that you and I cannot understand. But all this said and done, for general masses, Bhagavan says, if you are achieving anything in life, immediately followed by devotion to the Lord, so that that achievement should not create arrogance in you, should not make you inadvertent to commit accidents for yourself as well as for the world. To avoid those dangers, Bhagavan says, Yoginam api sarvesham, among all the yogis, madgatena antaratmana, having becoming devotee of me, Shraddhavan, with having full Shraddha in me, Mam yaha bhajate, who does service only to me, sa yukta tamaha, is the better than the best yogi, it me mataha. This is what is my final conviction and suggestion to you. So therefore, that's why we said, be a karma yogi in the world, fulfilling your duties. Be a bhakta at the feet of the Lord for thanking for all opportunities given. Be a yogi of doing chitta vritti nirodha. Finally, through the vritti nirodha, become a gnani by knowing yourself first. Then the same self is there everywhere. Then show that jnanam as sarvatma bhava, wherein I alone am everything and being. There's no difference. Therefore, as much I love myself, I love others. Forgive myself, forgive others. As much as serve myself, so too I serve others. There's no otherness in me. That's called Sarva Atma. This is how 6th chapter, if you have browsed through right from beginning, has beautifully guided. Before I take up the browsing of it, the Pushpika we study. Pushpika is the concluding conclusion words of this sixth chapter. Every chapter has the Pushpika, the last words. This is given to us by Sri Great Saint Madhusudana Saraswati ji, who has written Guda Artha Deepika also. Very subtle. Commentary on Gita. Gita pe we have Adi Shankara Bhashyam, so to Madhusudana Saraswati's Guda Artha Deepika. And many other Guru saints also have given the commentaries. So, Om Tat Sat Iti. This is how it starts. Om Tat Sat are the names of Paramatma. Iti means ho gaya, sixth chapter. Kya hua? Iti means full stop in Sanskrit. What happened? Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So, in the songs sung by the kind, compassionate, knowledgeable Lord. Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Upanishads, so, which is the essence of all the Upanishads. Brahma Vidyayam, which teaches theoretically the Brahma Tattva. Yoga Shastre, which teaches all practical tips to reach to that theoretically told Brahma Tattva. Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade, in the form of dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna. It is Samvada, not Vada Vivada. Atma Samyama Yogo Nama, named Atma Samyama Yoga or Dhyana Yoga, Shashtodhyaya, sixth chapter, thus concludes. So, इस तरह से, in this way, Srimad Bhagavad Gita also in the songs sung by Lord Krishna, Upanishads, which are essence of the Upanishads, Brahma Vidyayam, which talk about Brahma Vidya, Yoga Shastra, which teaches theory, practical also, Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvada, which has arrived to us in the form of Samvada between Krishna and Arjuna in the Yuddha Kshetra, Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvada, Bhagavad Gita ka Atma Samyama Yoga or Dhyana Yoga Nama, Shashtodhyaya Nama. Sixth chapter named Atma Samayoga. That way conclude. So, हो गया. This is how छोटा अध्याय हमने देखा. I'm sure at least 0.05% we could justify. Because we are at that level. I am speaking as a speaker. More and more sadhana I do, perfection I gain, learn more love towards you and learn languages and expressions, etc. I may be able to do justice 1% more. This is only we grow in our lives. So how the sixth chapter started? Bhagavan straight. Anashrita karma phalam karyam karma karoti sasannyasi yogi naniragni rachakriya. So he has given new definition to a sannyasi, wherein do your duty but don't expect karma phala. Then he talks about yoga. Yam sannyasam iti prahutam yogam iti bandava. Okay. Yogi never does, sannyasi gives up karma. Yogi gives up karma phala. So gives up karma, therefore karma phala is not coming. Given of karma phala, therefore karma never binds. Therefore sannyasi and yogi both are wise. Okay. Then Bhagavan told us, become yoga rudha. For that yoga rudhata, the process is doing yoga sadhana. That is doing karma yoga with yajna bhavana and karma sannyasa ityadi, which are taught in chapter 3, 4, 5. Then he gave who is a yoga rudha, 3 words. Who is said to be has mounted the steed of yoga. Yada hi na indriyarteshu anusajjate. No more attached to the objects of the world pursued through indriyas. The karmasu, they were not interested in any kama karma. Sarva sankalpanyasi, he has no sankalpa for any bhoga of the world. That achievement is called yoga arudha. And this is the thing to be achieved by ourselves. Therefore, uddhared atmana atmanam, he said. And don't fall from the reached state. Na atmanam asadhet, he also said. Then who helps in reaching to yoga arudha sthiti is our own mana. At that time, it is our mitra. Who makes our to fall down? Then we fall down is our own mind. At that time, it is a shatru. And which mind is mitra, which is shatru? That mind which is controlled by us is mitra. That mind which doesn't is not controlled by us is our own shatru. है ना, बंधुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मनाजितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेत आत्मैव शत्रुवतु. This is how. Then from the 7th onwards, beautiful discussion of the yoga sthiti to be achieved, Bhagavan teaches. In that, the 3 levels of meditation. First level में शुचो देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य, he said. Then toward the end, युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शांतिं निर्वाण परमां मत्संस्थाम अधिगच्छति, he said. But that will not be achieved when there is no moderation in your food, rest, and activity. Therefore, he just added some tips of yuktara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapnam bodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. Then he took up the second level of meditation, where the chitta, which is controlled through the first level, is focused on Atmanieva avastitaha. Atmanieva vatishtate. Then the example of Deepam is given, unflickering lamp kept in a protected place of the from the window. So too, our mind's thoughts are only towards our inner self undisturbed. When it is done, the process of 6 7 shloka mein, what happens is said there. Again, if I start it, it will take half an hour. But it was exhaustively discussed. That why 6 chapter took, I think, more than 30 40 days for us. But finally, he says, Sukhamaatyantikam buddhigrahyam ati indriyam yam labdvacha avaram labham namanyate yasmin sthita na dukkhena gurunapi vichalyate that dukkha samyoga viyoga yoga you reach to, he says. But all this sadhana is achieved by the one who nischayena yoktavyaha yogaha anirivna chetasa. He said it. Then the third wave of yoga sadhana spoken, where Sankalpa Prabhan Kaman Tyaktva Sarvan he started. Then there only Shanai Shanai Uparamait Buddha it is said. Finally, यतो यतो निश्चरत मनः जहाँ जहाँ मन भटक रहा है उसको ले आओ अपने लक्ष्य पे लगाओ कहते हुए फाइनली व्हाट शुड बी लक्ष्य फॉर स्पिरिचुअल सीकर सेल्फ केवल आत्म संस्थम मनः कृत्वा न किंचिदपि चिंतयेत्. यहाँ भी युञ्जन्नेव सदात्मानं योगी विगत कल्मषः सुखेन ब्रह्म संस्पर्शम अत्यंतम सुखमश्नुते. He will discover his own self. Then that self is the self in everywhere. That self alone is called as a God. Therefore, God alone is everywhere. That way, the one who sees the self or the world or the God as one, he is called as Samatva Yogi. And that Samatha is expressed in sharing his Sukha with others, in sharing others' Dukkha by deleting them. That's what Atma Upamyena Sarvatra Samam Pashyati Arjuna Sukham va yadi va dukkham sayogi paramo mataha. This way Bhagavan concluded the yoga sadhana. Then Arjuna asked, this Samya yoga is impossible to me because my mind is so chanchala. I can control the wind but not the mind. Bhagavan answered, you are right. But abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. If you do the nirantara abhyasa and also have vairagya for those things which are entering our mind and disturbing, then you will be able to achieve this samatha sthiti. Then Arjuna asked, okay, I'll do. But in between, if I die, what will happen? Bhagavan said, nothing to worry. Wherever you have done and achieved up to, in the future lives, you will be brought to that place or situation or condition and you will be given opportunity to continue from there. Finally, therefore, hey Arjuna, read these all things 3 4 times, get convinced, take my advice, become a yogi. Tasmad yogi bhava Arjuna. Then in that yogi also, when you become a devotee, then it becomes sonepe suhaga. It is a garnishing on a wonderful dish. Therefore, Shraddhavan bhajate yomam. Finally, after achieving the yoga sthiti, we have to be a devotee of the Lord in and out in our attitudes and services. Then we are safe. Then we are also the instrument in the hands of Lord to serve the world. World also is benefited by our presence. This is how this 6th chapter is so beautiful. Okay, let us spend 6 minutes to chant all these 47 mantras and offer everything at the feet of Lord Krishna, Geeta Mata, Vyasa Bhagavan and Gurudev. Ask them to bless us with the summary and essence of all these things fully digested and maybe take commitments to become the Manoniyantrita Atma Samyama Yogi, then Atmanubhava Yogi, then the Bhakta Yogi to serve the world. And along with it, I already explained right from beginning, when the Yoga Rudha Sthiti has come, that means your mind is fully in our control. Means Samyamitva. Using that mind, any of your worldly goals also you can achieve. You can become an artist, you can become a painter, you can become a sports person, you can become a politician, any cinema hero. कुछ भी आप अपने इस शक्ति से बन सकते. You can earn money, you can get name and fame. कुछ भी हो, once you are yoga rudha, with that yoga rudha antakarana, you can do best and achieve great things. That already discussed. But more of spirituality today I gave as essence. And why should I hesitate after 200 days that my dearest youngsters, when you are listening to me, I need not hesitate to convey to you that main thing to teach which the Gita has come. All your worldly successes are temporary. They are on the way. They are not the ultimate goal. So balance between both of them. Right now, focus on your study, careers, establish in that, but all the while keep an eye on the scriptures and spirituality also. When you finish all your inner urges, outer responsibilities by the age of 60 or so, then this Gita which you have heard, in which the Atma Yoga, Atma Samyama Yoga taught for the Moksha Mukti, that you take up. Neither miss this nor miss that too. Live through, go through both of them. So go through Gita, then grow through Gita, then flow through Gita, then glow through Gita. Go, grow, flow, glow. Go, grow, flow, glow. Go through Gita, grow through Gita, flow through Gita, then glow. Glowing means become great in your own experience. Clear? Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ षष्ठोऽध्यायः आत्मसंयमयोगः श्रीभगवानुवाच. I'll go faster to save time. Om अनाश्रितः कर्मफलं कार्यं कर्म करोति यः स सन्न्यासी च योगी च न निरग्निर्न चाक्रियः यं सन्न्यासमिति प्राहुः योगं तं विद्धि पाण्डव न ह्यसन्न्यस्तसङ्कल्पः योगी भवति कश्चन आरुरुक्षोर्मुनेर्योगं कर्मकारणमुच्यते योगारूढस्य तस्यैव शमः कारणमुच्यते यदा हिनेन्द्रियार्थेषु न कर्मष्वनु स्वनुषज्जते सर्वसङ्कल्पसन्न्यासी योगारूढस्तदोच्यते उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानमवसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवतो जितात्मनः प्रशान्तस्य परमात्मा समाहितः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु तथा मानापमानयोः ज्ञानविज्ञानतृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विजितेन्द्रियः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः सुहृन्मित्रार्युदासीन मध्यस्थद्वेष्य बन्धुषु साधुष्वपि च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते योगी युञ्जीत सततम् आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा निराशीरपरिग्रहः शुचौ देशे प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरमासनमात्मनः नात्युच्छ्रितं नातिनीचं चैलाजिनकुशोत्तरं तत्रैकाग्रं मनः कृत्वा यतचित्तेन्द्रियक्रियः उपविश्यासने युञ्जात् योगमात्मविशुद्धये समं कायशिरोग्रीवं धारयन्नचलं स्थिरः सम्प्रेक्ष्य नासिकाग्रं स्वं दिशश्चानवलोकयन् प्रशान्तात्मा विगतभीः ब्रह्मचारिव्रते स्थितः मनः संयम्य मच्चित्तः युक्त आसीत मत्परः युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः शान्तिं निर्वाणपरमां मत्संस्थामधिगच्छति. नात्यश्नतस्तु योगोऽस्ति न चैकान्तमनश्नतः न चातिस्वप्नशीलस्य जाग्रतो नैव चार्जुन युक्ताहारविहारस्य युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु युक्तस्वप्नावबोधस्य योगो भवति दुःखः यदा विनियतं चित्तम् आत्मन्येवावतिष्ठते निःस्पृहः सर्वकामेभ्यः युक्त इत्युच्यते तदा यथा दीपो निवातस्थः नीङ्गते सोपमा स्मृता योगिनो यतचित्तस्य युञ्जतो योगमात्मनः यत्रोपरमते चित्तं निरुद्धं योगसेवया यत्र चैवात्मनात्मानं पश्यन्नात्मनि तुष्यति सुखमात्यन्तिकं यत्तत् बुद्धिग्राह्यमतीन्द्रियं वेत्ति यत्र न चैवायं स्थितश्चलति तत्त्वतः यं लब्ध्वा चापरं लाभं मन्यते नाधिकं ततः यस्मिन् स्थितो न दुःखेन गुरुणापि विचाल्यते तं विद्या दुःखसंयोग वियोगं योगसंज्ञितं स निश्चयेन योक्तव्यः योगो निर्विण्णचेतसा सङ्कल्पप्रभवान् कामान् त्यक्त्वा सर्वान् शेषतः मनसैवेन्द्रियग्रामं विनियम्य समन्ततः शनैः शनैरुपरमेत बुद्ध्या धृतगृहीतया आत्मसंस्थं मनः कृत्वा न किञ्चिदपि चिन्तयेत् यतो यतो निश्चरति मनश्चञ्चलमस्थिरं ततस्ततो नियम्यैतत् आत्मन्येव वशं नयेत् प्रशान्तमनसं ह्येनं योगिनं सुखमुत्तमम् उपैति शान्तरजसं ब्रह्मभूतमकल्मषं युञ्जन्नेवं सदात्मानं योगी नियतमानसः विगतकल्मषः सुखेन ब्रह्मसंस्पर्शम् अत्यन्तं सुखमश्नुते सर्वभूतस्थमात्मानं सर्वभूतानि चात्मनि ईक्षते योगयुक्तात्मा सर्वत्र समदर्शनः यो मां पश्यति सर्वत्र सर्वं च मयि पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न प्रणश्यति सर्वभूतस्थितं यो मां भजत्येकत्वमास्थितः सर्वथा वर्तमानोऽपि स योगी मयि वर्तते आत्मौपम्येन सर्वत्र समं पश्यति योऽर्जुन सुखं वा यदि वा दुःखं स योगी परमो मतः अर्जुन उवाच योऽयं योगः स्त्वया प्रोक्तः साम्येन मधुसूदन एतस्याहं न पश्यामि चञ्चलत्वात् स्थितिं स्थिरां चञ्चलं हि मनः कृष्ण प्रमाथि बलवत् दृढं तस्याहं निग्रहं मन्ये वायोरिव सुदुष्करम् श्रीभगवानुवाच असंशयं महाबाहो मनो दुर्निग्रहं चलम् अभ्यासेन तु कौन्तेय वैराग्येण च गृह्यते असंयतात्मना योगः दुष्प्राप इति मे मतिः वश्यात्मना तु यतता शक्यो वाप्तुमुपायतः अर्जुन उवाच अयतिः श्रद्धयोपेतः योगाच्छलितमानसः अप्राप्य योगसंसिद्धिं कां गतिं कृष्ण गच्छति कच्छिन्नो भयविभ्रष्टः छिन्नाभ्रमिव नश्यति अप्रतिष्ठो महाबाहो विमूढो ब्रह्मणः पथि एतन्मे संशयं कृष्ण छेत्तुमर्हस्य शेषतः त्वदन्यसंशयस्यास्य छेत्ता न ह्युपपद्यते श्रीभगवानुवाच पार्थ नैवेह नामुत्र विनाशस्तस्य विद्यते न हि कल्याणकृत् कश्चित् दुर्गतिं तात गच्छति प्राप्य पुण्यकृतान् लोकान् उषित्वा शाश्वती समाः शुचीनां श्रीमतां गेहे योगभ्रष्टोऽभिजायते अथवा योगिनामेव कुले भवति धीमताम् एतद्धि दुर्लभतरं लोके जन्म यदीदृशं तत्र तं बुद्धिसंयोगम् लभते पौर्वदैहिकं यथ ते च देहिकं यथ ते च ततो भूयः संसिद्धौ कुरु नन्दन पूर्वाभ्यासेन तेनैव ह्रियते ह्यवशोऽपि सः जिज्ञासुरपिरो योगस्य शब्दब्रह्माति वर्तते प्रयत्नाद् यतमानस्तु योगी संशुद्ध किल्बिषः अनेकजन्म संसिद्धः ततो याति पराङ्गतिं तपस्विभ्योऽधिको योगी ज्ञानिभ्योऽपि मतोऽधिकः कर्मिभ्यश्चाधिको योगी तस्मात् योगी भवार्जुन योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां स मे युक्ततमो मतः ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे आत्मसंयमयोगो नाम षष्ठोऽध्यायः सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः परमर्षिभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः श्री गीतामात्रे नमः श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः समस्त गुरु परंपराये नमो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. That's great, friends. Wholeheartedly, let us offer all these at the feet of Lord Krishna, Geeta Mata, Vyasa Bhagavan, and our own Guru Parampara and Guru, so that they bless us with the essence of all that. We live a life of Gita guidance and achieve all outer innermost successes and fames and fulfillments. Thank you. Now in Hanuman Chalisa also, जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरी सा तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ हृदय महडेरा. Tomorrow the last doha karke like Gita, we will browse through the 40 shlokas in 10-15 minutes. Then Hanuman Chalisa also cover the bit of Lord. Tomorrow Gita anyway will start 7th chapter, and then day after onwards instead of Hanuman Chalisa, what is other text we will do Let us see. So today's common sense thought: don't squander your human life. Make best use of it. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Okay. So, in this way, we are concluding today's day, chapter 6 of Gita and Hanuman Chalisa tomorrow. The common sense thoughts, whatever they click, we go on sharing with you. Thank you. God bless all. Om Durjana Sajjano Bhoyat Sajjana Shanti Mahapnuyat Shanto Muccheta Bandhebhya Muktaschanyan Vimochayeta Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha Paramarshibhyo Namaha परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः गीतामात्रे नमः श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीवेदव्यासमहर्षे नमः अर्जुनाय नमः समस्तगुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Thank you, friends. God bless. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bhurvasur Pranaya Panaya Vyanaya Udanaya Samanaya Brahmane. Sixth chapter is done. Let's do small arati. Can be extended, but residential area not disturbed. ओम नारायणाय देवासुतन्न विष्णु प्रचोदया मंगलम श्री कुरुक्षेत्र नक्ष पार्षद रूपाय गीताचार्य मंगलम व्यासाय विष्णु रूपाय व्यास रूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः. नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्यां प्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री वेदव्यास भगवान की जय. श्री गीता माता की जय. बोलो भाई सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की, आदि शंकर भगवान की जय. सब संतन की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. समस्त युव श्रोता गण की जय. थैंक यू. ओम